You are now listening to Testimonies with Terry.
Hi guys, Ashley Benoit here. Thanks so much for reaching out, for listening to my story on Testimonies with Terry, and thanks for sending in some questions. I had a couple of them that I wanted to answer for you guys today. The first one was, as someone who is in recovery from an eating disorder, especially the binge eating aspect of it, which seems to be more often ignored in comparison to other eating disorders, what are some of the most valuable things you learned from the counseling process that you could share with someone who may also be struggling and in need of encouragement? So the biggest thing that I have learned that works for me in not binging is making sure that I'm tracking everything. And so there's great apps out there that are available. One thing that I work at, that I use almost every day, well, actually every day, is MyFitnessPal. And so I'm tracking everything that I'm eating throughout the day. For some, this might not work just because it could be kind of a control thing and become more obsessive. For me, I find that if I'm not tracking, it's way easier for me to binge and overeat and then deal with the guilt and shame that I had dealt with in the past. Hope that helps whoever had asked that question. Again, if you are struggling with an eating disorder, struggling with recovery, anything like that, don't hesitate to reach out, get help. Like I said in the podcast, I feel like therapy is a great option. Obviously, prayer is powerful and incredible, and then reaching out and asking for help. The second question was, you had mentioned feeling very alone in the months following your diagnosis and during treatment while everyone else's life kept moving along. Can you shed some light on ways that a person can be there for someone during a time such as that? This is a big one. So I'm totally guilty of it as well. Again, I didn't feel like I was lacking a support system, but it did feel like everyone else was getting to celebrate these highs and new life moments that they were walking through, and I was still stuck in that season. And so something that I'm really intentional about now is putting notes in my calendar. So as I'm checking my calendar from day to day, even if it's just once a month, reaching out to someone who I know is struggling, I may just put that in my calendar as a reminder for myself to send a text or give them a call or something like that. And so those are really big things. Also being able to celebrate them on the wins. So if you know somebody who is going through a cancer treatment and maybe had a chemo infusion that day, just be intentional to maybe just send a text and say, hey, thinking about you, praying for you. Those things are huge because it feels like you're continuing to be a part of people's lives when they're walking through the highs and the lows. The third question was this is so funny. How do you and Derek balance work life and personal life? Since you work together and are always around each other, do you feel the need to make individual time to yourself a priority? So I often tell people that I could literally be around Derek 24/7. I never, ever get bored of him, never get sick of him. And so I'm very extroverted, and when I'm with him, that fills me. It just makes me excited and ready for the day. Where for him, he's more introverted, and so he needs that time to be able to recharge by himself, process through his day, whatever it may be. And so we've kind of learned a system. So throughout our years together, we've been together about 5 years now, married for 2.5. Throughout our time together, we've kind of developed a system where usually one day a week, I'll try to give him just a couple of hours to himself. So that might be like Saturdays or Mondays. Mondays are our day off, where I'll just go and maybe go to the gym for a while, do a workout, maybe go for a walk, maybe run errands, whatever it may be. And I'll try to do that on Saturdays or Mondays, just so I'm out of the house and I'm giving him time to just be by himself. He might just sit at home and watch TV, and that's great for him. So these are really good for both of us. This time is just because distance makes the heart grow fonder. So it helps a lot. But otherwise, I feel like we just work really well together and we enjoy one another's company, and it's easy for us to be around each other a lot. So hope that these helped and answered your questions for you guys. If you have any more, like I said, don't hesitate to reach out. You can follow me on Instagram or Facebook. Otherwise, give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever it may be. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. Thanks so much for all that you're doing, Terry. We look forward to the next Testimonies with Terry coming out soon. Have a great day.